live. I am live. What does that mean? I guess that means you can see me. Let's turn these lights down because that's nasty. Get the light going. Let's give it a little color until somebody shows up, and then we can see how this works. A little blue. Red. It's interesting. The background color is one thing. Does it show you that anybody's watching? No. It looks like your YouTube live chat is disabled. Viewers won't be able to comment. You can enable it from the advanced setting tab on your YouTube settings. Once enabled, click here. Advanced settings. This is add a delay stream. I'm not adding delay. This stream is not a 360. Automatically take out. This is a paid product video setting. Huh. I ain't seeing the live chat. Certificate caption, license right ownership, enable slow mode, limits chat posts. It says that live chat's enabled. So, and that's normal latency. Save changes. Changes are saved. To go back, and we'll click here to start loading your comments. See if anybody's here. Anybody? Oop, that's not what I wanted. Testy, test. Oh, people, Drone Life RC, Brent. Oh, wow, people, I can see it now. Hey, everybody. I know I don't have a show, and nor do I really want a show, but I'd like to know how things work. So when people have issues, I can help because I like to help people and help people realize their dreams. Some people are very interesting, but not very tech savvy. And then there's people like who are very tech savvy, but nobody wants to talk to. That's not me. Just saying. We all know who I'm talking about. And then you have people like me who kind of ride down the middle. So I figured I would learn this software because people are showing interest in it. And I figured I'll give it a try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen and kind of show you guys how the controls work. How does that sound? Anybody? It's working. Oh, that's right. There's a delay. So I'll wait for the delay. But I'm going to share the control screen. I don't think there's any important information there. And let's do this view because that way I don't know what that is in the corner. Oh, it shows the chat. Hey, Nacho Rolling and chat. Sweet. So whichever one I click on, I can show it. That's cool. Testy. A noble cause. Thank you, Brent. There's a lot of interesting people. They shouldn't be held back because they don't know how to do something. All right, so this is kind of cool. So you can highlight that. That's interesting. So the screen's shared. So you saw what I did. I just clicked on any person's chat, and it says show, and boom, it shows their chat with their little logo and right on the screen. So that's kind of cool. Normally, I would see the chat, and you guys would see the chat, but we wouldn't see it up here where everybody could see it. This is cool. So, like, if you're used to OBS and used to even Zoom, you'll realize that you have to open multiple windows to be able to follow what's going on. Now here, we don't need to do that. Let me add me. add myself to the screen. So now we're up there too. So this is kind of like weird. It's like something in between OBS and Zoom. It has a very familiar interface like Zoom, but it has a little more bling like OBS. And I imagine the paid version lets you do more stuff. So let's go through the different columns and see what it does. We'll start out with the comments. Obviously, this is the comments. I can show the comments. So if somebody says something really good, like Brent, hey, Dennis, I can show them. I could bring it to everybody's attention. And me who makes the most obnoxious comments at everybody. I definitely want to bring stuff up. I like that. I appreciate a good jest. All right, that's pretty much it for comments. You can show them or you cannot show it. If I click here, it'll comments show up on StreamYard. This is an example. Click on the comment to see it on the screen. So it's just telling you how to do it. Now the next thing is banners. Now you can write your own banners. You see, you can, like, here's one that I just didn't do very well. It was supposed to be testy. It's yesty. Hey, I was just playing and I was eating a double quarter pounder at the same time. So, you know where my attention went. It's obvious. Okay. So you can write a banner. Like, this is the after show. Like, this is the kind of thing. If we're having a great Canadian Drone Hub evening show or Val's Life and people want to hang out and talk dirty afterwards, I might fire it up and might do this because it's free and easy. What I know about it so far is we can have up to 6 people at a time on the free version. I think the paid version isn't any better. After that, you can have like a waiting room and switch people in and out. So like if I'm doing something and I might have something I want to say, I can sit in the standby and then jump in. Okay, so again, here's examples of banners. Any questions before I move on? No, good. All right. Let's go back to banners again, and let's just show how it is to add a banner. Okay, let's just say we'll call this Val's Life. I don't know where I heard that before. Now, that's it. Add banner, Val's Life. Helps if I put the S in there. Let's edit that. So there you go. I'm going to edit it. I'll put the S in. Nice and easy. Save it again. And now I can show it. Ta-da! Val's Life. Yesty. After show. Now, if you look at it, we'll see there's a little trash can. So to get rid of one, I'm going to delete Yesty because I made it a mess. I'm going to delete Val's Life. And now, see, did you notice that? That the comment had a little one. No cheese. Cheese makes me constipated. Anyway, well, if you notice the comment logo here, which you would see, you don't need to see my head. Let's just go full screen. The comment thing up here had a little one there when Brent asked me if I like cheese, like bacon. I only have bacon cheese when I have bacon. You can't have one without the. Well, no, you can have bacon without cheese, but you can't have cheese without bacon. So when you wander off, you can always jump back to the chat. So the next. We did banners. Now we're going to go down to brand. Now, brand is used to edit your banners and styles. And there's a lot more options if you pay for it, which I'm not going to. So I can click on the color and I can change it to, how about a nice Canadian drone red? Shame, maybe it would be nice if it did 2 colors. Maybe a drop shadow would be nice. And you can do it minimalist. So it's kind of like a tiny thing. And that's good if you have a lot of people in chat, because I was watching Above and Beyond and the man, the legend, Rodney Bell doing this morning. And when you did the default logo, it covered everybody in the lower half. So where a minimalist might be good. Okay, and then you have a chance of adding your logo. Unfortunately, it says, I'm sure you're seeing this too, the StreamYard logo is added to all broadcasts on the free plan. If you'd like to remove it and replace it with your own logo, check out our upgrade plans. So I could show you what it looks like, and you'll see it's up here in the corner. Not bad. I mean, to be able to put your own logo up there, I'd rather it be down, like when we highlighted the comments, I wouldn't mind if my logo was there in front of the word after show. And then there's another thing called overlay. This is another one of those things where you see it adds that, but you can do your own, make your own. Like I don't know if any of you watch Sean Ides. That's basically like a big overlay, and then he just centers his camera in the pictures. I mean, you'll be able to do stuff like that. So you really got a lot of OBS options, and you got a lot of you have the quality of this of Zoom. So let's go back to the chat for a second. All right. Anybody want to come in? Just play. I'll send you a link. I'll put the link right here. I don't care. I don't know how to send a link. Okay, we invite. And look, everybody can see the link now. Copy to clipboard, and anybody who wants to come in can come in. We're only doing this once. You can't hurt me, so the worst I can do is end it. So come on in, try it out, play with the buttons. See how it looks with like a bunch of people on the screen. I was impressed when I watched Rodney Bell doing this morning, and if you've used OBS and you've used Zoom, there's like no learning curve at all. Minimal. I mean, you have your mute. I am talking, right? I don't see any kind of audio thing going. You have your stop cam, so you can freeze your camera. Settings. Let's see what settings do. Oh, so settings, I can turn around and pick my different cameras because I have multiple cameras. Let's go to the other FaceTime camera, which is not on because it's on, but it needs to, there it is. Let's go back to the other one. If I have multiple microphones, different speakers, your standard. It's just like it's a lot like Zoom. I don't know why I can't remember Zoom. Why that name doesn't stick with me. But it's interesting how you can like add and remove screens. Like if I want to take my drops thing right out, like, oop, look at that, that's scary. You just see my head like huge out of nowhere. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to do that to you. Stop share. Now you're looking at me. I'm going to go back to share back again. Let's do that. Screen 2, share, and boom. It's kind of cool, to be honest with you. Let's see how it handles Minecraft. Because I like Minecraft. We'll just put Minecraft down here, and then I'll share the screen 1. I know I'm gonna go in as Bipolar Bear 190. I love that name. Oh crap! Does that mean my other account is gone? Ooh, that's not good. Ruh-roh. Let's not do this. Did something happen to my Minecraft too? I did reinstall the operating system. Not sure. Nacho, which is beans and broken nacho. And is that the right password? No. Is that the right password? No. Nuts. All right. Full Monty. And we are not in. Oh. All right. Get the phone. Don't leave him hanging. Oh. Now you get to all see my email account too. So shows you how much I care. Yeah. Bro. Yeah, it's official. I don't know my own freaking Minecraft name. So no Minecraft for me. All right, well, I'm not going to find out about Minecraft. I'm not doing that again. Oh, nuts. That's what happens when you delete everything. Either that or I get hacked and they changed all my passwords. It's always a possibility. Well, that was 15 minutes of my life you'll never get back. Does it show you who's in? Live viewers. Is there a thing here that shows who's in the rooms? Participants. Invites. Settings. Having issues? No, it seems to be working pretty darn good. If I'm screen sharing, which is something I had a hard time doing with iOS 13 or OS 13, the beta version. This isn't too bad. I make my head real big. Look at that face. It's like a potato. I need to shave. There must be a way to make my head smaller. There's got to be a way to make it smaller than that. Yeah, perfect. I don't know if you can see them. Am I down at the bottom? Or is that just the screen share down here? Yeah, that's just that weird kind of endless universe crap. So who else is here besides Brent? Or still here? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, we're going to turn you hide. No. Go back to the big red. Let's make a different color. There you go. I'm secure enough to do that. Overlay, hide. Welcome to the Nacho Show. Nacho Show. Oh, there's a background. Show. Where did it go? The background, the gray background. Show display names. Found more stuff to play with. Huh. I wonder where the background went. That's interesting. So there you have it. That's really, there's not much to this. It works. Let's get Minecraft to work. Minecraft down here. Maybe it's case sensitive. I didn't realize. This would break my heart to be stuck out of the Minecraft. Okay, well, we don't want that up there. So let's bring your tab down here because we don't need people knowing that. Email sent. Email. Miss Mojang, thank you for having me. No, we don't want to share you. You come back down here and you go back there, and that's right. We'll figure this out. Again, I don't want you up there. New password. Go to login. And all right, golden, I think. Close that. Close that. Try that again. Anybody here? Oh, hey, it's Brent. Looks like it's just us, genuine geniuses and genius and boring Brent. My name's not Brent. Let's see. That's okay. This is for me. This is because I want to be a know-it-all, and I can't be a know-it-all unless I know everything. And if people are going to start using this, it's up to me to beat the crap out of it a little bit. Okay. Why is it not taking my name? Really? Let's try with an email address. That's right. It never worked with my name. It always had to be my email address. Yay, I'm in. Now you're going to see something, I think. Let's see how this plays. This might play crap, but we'll stop it. You're sharing your screen. Where'd it go? Where are you now? I'll tell you one thing. I can tell you this right off the bat. It doesn't seem as resource intensive because everything. We'll find out when the game runs. If the game runs and it's not choppy, then it's definitely. I expect it to be a little choppy, but I'm thinking we might be all right. I should have went with the bipolar panda because nobody knows that name, and they're like, "How'd you get in here?" Because it's a private server. What I go to? Let's stop the share. Disconnected. Failed to connect to the server. What? Failed login. Invalid token. I don't even know what that means. Maybe I got banned from my own server. What is that? Nacho has made the advancements of... What the heck? Weird. You guys should see this because it's all crazy. We stop sharing and we start sharing. Stop sharing. I'm going to start sharing the Minecraft screen and see what happens. Okay, it's working, and I can see that it's working, and it's playing perfectly. Put a lantern here so we don't get dead. But I don't know what happened when I logged in. It said I made all these achievements. Super efficient, cover the new thing. It wouldn't let me join. Let's get rid of the banner. The banner. Okay, banners. Okay, click on banners, and we are going to hide the banner because it blocks the chat. So, okay, I'm a 15-year-old kid. I want to stream my game so my friends can see. This is a free option. So that itself is something. You know what I mean? And it's for nothing. It seems like decent quality. So I mean, it's definitely an option. It's definitely a cool option for that, for kids who are doing it, or young poor people who are doing it. And some of these people are in their 20s and live in trailer parks. But I'm not getting going there. Okay, it is. Where am I? Oh, I'm underwater. Sweet. Swim. I spend a lot of time underwater. It's my favorite. That's made. Oh, I can't believe how good this is playing. I mean, I'm sure it's not showing as well. Ooh. There's birds on fire coming after me. That's probably a bad thing. But it's playing, for me, it's playing beautifully. I mean, it's flawless on my screen. Now I don't know what the feed looks like by the screen that shows me the feed. It's not so good. It's a little skippy, but for me it looks fantastic. And that was it's not really getting in the way of gameplay. Okay, let's bring my face in here too. So I'm gonna come down here, and I'm gonna add. Did I stop? Did I stop sharing my screen? All right. Did I stop? I stopped sharing the screen. All right. Let's see how that looks. Oh. All right. No, and it's like if you can handle this. Oh, I think there's something gonna kill me. Ooh, there is something gonna kill me, and I got one bubble of oxygen left. I'm about to die. All right, let's eat and fight these guys because it's what nachos do. I kill zombies. I don't know what that noise was, but I don't like it. Ooh, you come here. I'm gonna drop. See, I wanted him to drop the freaking pitch, the trident. They're very rare, so when somebody's shooting at you, go after it because the tridents are really rare. I need a life. And we have a ship at the bottom of the ocean here. I might have raided it already. I don't know because I was definitely in the area. So let's see. Yeah, it's in there. But, oh, I did not raid this because it's full of treasure. So it's a new ship. And you see I'm running out of bubbles again, which means I'm going to suffocate. So my trick to that is I'm just going to die. No, I actually have a trick to this. I take one of those lanterns, they work underwater, and they always put an air box around them. And I'll just kind of hang out until I'm full of air again, and then I move on my very little way. I don't know if this would consider cheating. I like to think of it as a loophole. Let's see. Is there another chest in here somewhere? Sometimes there's more than one. Okay, I went into that one, right? Is that where I went? Might be another one down here. Let's see. Aha. What's in this one? Am I getting kicked off? I might be getting kicked off. Is there a little thing that shows the quality of my stream? Oh, lots of paper. Paper and treasure maps. Let's see if the treasure we've already found. Doesn't look like it. All right, let's go upstairs, get some air, and go searching for treasure because, well, I'm an adult and playing Minecraft. Okay, so now here's a Minecraft map. If you're not familiar, you see the white dot in the corner? That's me. The red X, that's the treasure. Pretty sure I've got this one already, but we're going to go anyway. Now, you have to, north, obviously, north is up, south is down, left, right, east, west, the standard map layout. So what I do is to figure out which way north is, I watch the sun or the moon, whatever's out. And you'll see if I get along the edge of it, you can see that it's slowly moving. So now I've established that this direction is west. So we're going to go this way, east, and maybe a little off, just because we want to go a little north and a little east. I used to make compasses, but now once I started looking at the sun and doing that when I didn't have a compass, I got to the point where it got second nature to me. That takes a second. Once you've done it a couple of times, it's like, no biggie. There's another monster coming. So I should be going the right way. I should be heading the right way. I would like to see the dot moving, either along the bottom or onto the page. You're getting close. Okay, see this? That's a dolphin. If you swim close to dolphins, you get like a, I forgot what it's called, advantage dolphin dash or whatever. If you flip the swim button, see how the dot's moving now? So I'm getting close. So as I get close, you see the map starts filling with color. So I'm pretty sure I was here before because I recognize that building, that underwater building. And I do this thing because I'm a jerk. I don't know if you guys already do that. What I do is when I dig up a treasure, I bury it again, and I just bury it with a copy of the map in it, and anything that's in my inventory that I don't want. And I know it's a dick move, but somebody should have the pleasure of being able to go there and think they found the treasure and get all excited, and then realize they got nothing. I used to have things that I left in there that were like, it was just nacho. Ooh, maybe I didn't go there. Maybe I didn't get this one. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. No, yeah, I think I did. I know when I get closer. Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't do a really good job burying it again. So yeah, I've been here. But that's how you find a treasure. See that down my dot is under the red X, and that's when I would start digging. And look, there's still sand on the ground that I didn't pick up when I was digging before. But yeah, I know. Let's see. Under the sea is fun. But I spend a lot of time. There's the two oldest rules of Minecraft are you don't dig straight up and you don't dig straight down. But now that you can swim, I dig straight down, and I call them nacho holes or bore holes, because then you can go right down and you can say, okay, good, cool, just what I needed, and start digging it up. The reason you don't dig straight down is because you could end up in the top of a cavern and fall to your death into lava, which is never a good idea. But the thing is that you're in the water, so the water kind of slows you down as you go down, and so you don't die that way. Digging up is still a problem because you might hit a patch of gravel, like a bunch of gravel that'll come down and suffocate you. Kind of stuff. Let's keep going. Let's see. Sometimes I go straight down and this is, if we were digging up, we would be dead right now because that was all gravel. Well, I'll have to say that I'm impressed with this software because it's not even like promoted as gamers. Like gamers say, oh, well, it's not good for gaming. Well, it's good for Minecraft. If you want to stream Minecraft, it's all right. Although real gamers would not consider this gaming. I didn't hear myself pick that up. Okay. So what happens when you're underwater? Stuff floats away. But my inventory is full, so that's why I didn't pick it up. So it's almost time to go home. And empty. Oh, see this on the bottom here? A little Minecraft lesson. That's called bedrock. You can't dig through it. That means you're at the bottom of the world. If you were like, say, a fancy schmancy administrator or somebody who's superpowered in some way, you can break through that, but then you just fall into an endless void, kind of like my marriage. Yeah. Your son? How old's your son? He's fallen into the void? I love the void. I am a big fan of mining. People don't think like you're just surprised how many people don't mine in Minecraft. It's like they have mall craft, they want to make stores. Oh crap. How did I miss this whole tunnel? I like to just walk around and find stuff, and I think that's the whole point is just to wander around. This is what I do when I'm at the end of my, like if I'm in an assignment and I can't stand the assignment, I tend to play a lot of Minecraft just to kill the time when I'm not at work, just to get it over with. So this assignment's been pretty good. I'm pretty happy on this assignment, but I'm pretty happy in my room here too. So I haven't been playing as much as I used to. But this is like the new version of Minecraft, so it's got all new stuff in it that's kind of fun. So I figured I'd give it a check it out. I'm gonna go home, empty my pockets. And this is where I live, in a hole in the ground. And okay, now the lag's getting me, but that's probably because I'm streaming. It took me a while to get back into this dimension, for lack of better words. All right, so let's put that in there, that in there. Anything we want smelted. We could use glass. Let's just turn the sand into glass. And I see nothing else that we can throw in there. See, this is another nacho thing. These are chests on top of hoppers. The hoppers underneath it will feed all these furnaces. So it's cooks all that stuff and turns it into ores and then puts it right in here. So you've already got 3 pieces of glass, 4 pieces of glass. And then I come back and get it later. Lord Rose. So this is where I keep all my crap. This is my valuables. I put some emeralds in there. Redstone goes up there. And down here's where we put the wood, but I think the wood's full. No, it's not full. I went out there. I thought I went out to look for wood. I need to get wood. I needed wood. I need to get wood. Wood. I need wood. I got wood. Take the go. And then up here is bricks, which is all full, I'm sure. So I'm going to take it. I think we're all full. Yep. Actually, I could have put those in there because they crack, which is cool. Maybe I could take them. What did I do now? Dang, Nacho. What's more pathetic, me playing Minecraft online or you watching me play? I'm just curious. You want to see some of it? You know, Nacho is Nacho, right? I am a hoarder. Yes, I am. But I am and I'm not. I can't get down this hole. Get down the hole. Why can't I get down there? Did somebody block it? See, this is how I make my Nacho money. I grow sugarcane, and then it automatically gets chopped down. See, this is what's called a fudge. I can't remember. Observer block. They're new, recently. And when the sugarcane grows up to the observer block, it notices a block change, and the pistons behind chop it down. It falls on the floor, and you see this minecart under the glass rolls through, and then with a hopper in it, picks it all up, and then dumps it in this chest. Not bad. 0 loss. That's a big deal. 0 loss. In nerd terms, that's very cool. So that's where I make my money. And then I use the paper to trade with villagers that I have locked in the basement. Now this is my chicken machine. See those little baby chickens? I'll just watch for a second. This is where my food comes from. Yet I have no chickens on me. The chickens will lay an egg. They get caught up in the machine. There's other chickens up atop. They lay eggs, and they get shot into here where they hatch. When they get shot, it also shoots out lava, which is I'm hoping to see. Now, the babies don't get hurt by the lava because they're too short to be in the lava. So, but once they grow, that lava comes out and sets them on fire, and they die. And their corpses end up here, cooked chicken to eat. That's how it does. I can't believe that there's not one single chicken laid an egg. Are they all gone? That happens sometimes. See, these are the ones that lay the eggs. They get sucked into this machine, and then, come on, just lay an egg. Please? please. Okay, here comes. That's the lava. There you go. It showed you now. All right, now I'm going to jump down this hole into the basement, which is where all the magic happens. Because Nacho doesn't like to leave the house. This is where I practice my redstone and build my machines. In here we have a XP machine because you need experience points to build things and enchant things. So what this does is these are spawners that have been relocated from different parts of the map and brought in here. And when I turn that light off inside, they start spawning skeletons and zombies and everything else, which they're not doing yet for some reason. They did some kind of mod to this game because it's not seems to be working right. Right, so these zombies and things that aren't coming down, there goes one. They go down, and the water carries them off the edge there, and then they get washed to another place, and then you'll see them shoot up through this glass tube very high, 21 blocks above this spot. You'll see, here comes one watch. You'll see him. 3, 2, 1. Whoop, there he goes. Oh, that was a skeleton too. And then they drop in, they get tossed over, and then they fall down here. And now they are hurt because they fell 21 blocks, which is not enough to kill them, but you just have to tap them, unless they're wearing armor, and then they die. You hear that clicking noise? Now that's the sound of the hoppers picking up the stuff they drop. All right, that sends it to this machine and then sorts it into different things. Like this one will have arrows. This one has zombie flesh, which you trade with the villagers for money. This is the cotton. Down here is bones. Just bones. Bones, you make bone meal so you can grow crops faster. The zombies drop iron blocks. So they take the iron from them. They also drop gold. You take the gold from them. And then they drop carrots, but not very many. All right, they've been dropping very little. And then everything, once there's stuff that can't be filtered, goes to the end. But the filters are working good, so there's really nothing in it. So this is how I get stuff. And the gold, all the gold stuff they drop, like weapons, whatever, I can smelt down and turn into anything. Now, if I use a real sword, one shot hits everybody. Boom. See, the stuff just disappeared and went into these hoppers. You hear the clicking. They get into this machine right here, which sends them up. It sends, basically, this is an elevator for this, and then this goes into and then sorts them out. These are the filters, so they filter out what can go in. Now, only arrows can go through this, only bones can go through that, or flesh. And each filter does something different. This one does potatoes, this one does. The reason these aren't doing anything is because you'll notice the ones that work are at 41. So until I kill enough that these go up to 41, they're not going to start putting any in the chests. I like redstone because I like electronics and I like making things work. And this is kind of a great way. But you see, so this is how I get my XP without even having to leave the house, and it's safe. And then when I want to make some money, because now I have all my stuff that I want to make, I go down to the basement where I basically have all these villagers tied up. And I trade with them. So this is kind of, they have their farm here. And so I can walk up to one and go, hey, I need a book. And he's got a book for fire enchantment. This guy says, hey, I'll buy some zombie flesh off you. I give him 32, he gives me an emerald. So, you know, this guy, I need like 10 of him, and I'll be rich. But each one does something different. There's librarians and, you know, super enchantments. Some guys have really great. Oh, these guys aren't really all that good. I had another one, but I just kind of got sick of it because these big guys are supposed to protect the villagers, but for some reason they decided one day that I am a threat, and all of them kept on trying to kill me. Like, this guy's not trying to kill me, thank God. So I will not kill him. But that was like, how many times am I going to die? I mean, I was dying like 20 times a day. Well, I have stuff in here I can trade. 32. No, it doesn't make 30. So 27. You see, this is like, I always have emeralds. Emeralds are my friend. Always have stuff to trade. So let's look what this farmer wants. Is he willing to take potatoes? He's glitched. I was hoping that would fix. Now, if I killed him, this guy would kill me. But I don't know if maybe the new achievements means that they've reset it. I wasn't very good at this either. My son, I started playing this with my son when he was 14. And I've been playing it ever since. He doesn't play it anymore. Now I play it because, to be honest with you, I find it relaxing. It's like, I don't know, I find it very relaxing. Oh, remember the guys, they all got pushed over the edge? This is where they get pushed over the edge too. Right? And what happens is you can't see it, but there's trapped. There's observers with tripwires. So every time a new guy comes down, it triggers these pistons, which pushes them into the water stream. This is my own invention. This isn't something I found online. This is my own thing. I'm sure there's an easier way of doing it, but yeah, the zombies are always pissed. But watch, as soon as another one comes, gets dropped, this guy's going to get pushed into the stream and then shot up. Eventually. Oh, there you go. So, but I also have a button here in case I get lazy and I just want them to go. So then they go into that water thing and they get shot up and where we were before. I keep this gate closed because these guys will just be freaking all over my house. And now if you look, there's a whole bunch of these shitheads up here. Excuse my language. Boom, all dead, and let's see how much experience. Nothing crazy, but what else? And then you can take all that experience point, you can enchant things here. There's an enchantment table. So you would take a weapon or whatever and put it in there and and it would enchant it. You have to have 30 to get a full, to get a good enchantment. You need 30 XP points. Okay. Seriously boring nacho tech. Let's show you. I have one more thing I can show you. Home defend. Hopefully things aren't crazy out here. Okay. Now this is the top side. We were underground, down below, and up here this is the other village, but it went bad. But up here, you see that? That's what's called an iron farm. Not the best iron farm, not the worst iron farm. Okay. These guys down here, those are what were called golem. Yes, I did flush the zombie. These are iron golem. They're created to protect the villagers. They're spawned spontaneously when there's enough villagers. These guys hate me up here. I can't go down on the ground. They will kill me. And I never killed them all off because, I don't know, because we were getting invaded. We should, if you guys want to see something funny, I'll trigger a raid and we'll be attacked for like literally days. And that's when the iron golem come in handy. Anyway, when you kill these guys, you end up getting a couple of pieces of iron from what's left of them when they die. Now, this farm up here is packed full of villagers. Let's see, home up, I think it is. Okay, we're up on top of it now. That's what we're up here. We were down there. Afraid of heights don't work. Because even people who are like, it's just a game, but you still get that creepy, the creepy folly thing. You still get that chill. All right, let's try that again. All right, you see, these are all the villagers in here, right? So what happens is they come, the iron golem spawn, like that guy, who's going to try to kill me, and he will walk off of this edge because there's a trap door there, and he considers that a solid block and doesn't know any better, and he walks off and he falls into the lava there. And if you look, you'll see under the lava is one of those hopper things, and when he dies, his iron drops into those blocks, and that's that. Let's see if I can die in there. Okay, good. I'm usually too short for that. Ah. Oh, there's my cat. I'm dying. All right, good. That was dumb. So he falls down. One of these guys, when he falls down in here, he gets on fire because he's 3 blocks tall. I'm only 1.5 blocks tall. He dies, and then all his iron gets collected by the hoppers, and there you go. I have iron to build things. And yes, I flushed the zombie, and I'm alone now, ain't I? Oh. Maybe it was the pink nacho sign that threw everybody off. Could that be it? And that's that. And that's how it works. Oh, see, there you go. Here's one dying right now. Making a horrible noise. And then if I look at the thing real quick, you'll see that he drops a little flour and he drops a couple iron. All right, we're back down at the beach again. Another thing, if you might have noticed, I was sporting this fine turtle helmet before, in case you didn't notice. Let's see. That's my turtle helmet. You see that turtle helmet? That's why I could stay on the water for like minutes at a time. Now, to get a helmet, you need to breed turtles. And when you get a bunch of baby turtles, as they grow from babies to adults, they it's like a snake shedding its skin. They release a thing called scoots. 5 scoots, you can make a helmet. So my helmet is, I made a helmet, and then I put all kinds of enchantments on it. So the helmet alone will get you underwater for a minute, but mine will keep you underwater for a couple of minutes. And then there's so much good stuff at the bottom of the ocean. These are my sheep, or as I like to call it, my girlfriends. Just kidding. And this is the actual outside of my house that I live in. Never out here, but those are banners for the raids that have happened in the past, because they have these banner guys and I kill them. I can show you where they come from, but if I go over there, it'll be horrible. So let's do it. Home pillager base. All right, this is their house. I kicked them all out of it and took it over, so they hate me. Now, if I come here and I kill a pillager that's holding a banner, which I don't see any pillagers out here because it's daytime, then what happens is I get what's called, what I call the stink on me. And when I have the stink on me, they follow me back to my home and raid my village. And they raid it for days. But you know what? I love that because the pillagers drop really valuable stuff, but you usually don't live to get it. Now, my pillager base, that's why there's no pillagers, is a trap. I made these traps like the other things. They walk off these things. They fall down the holes. You know, oh, there's one up there. Should we go antagonize him? Oh, he's got a crossbow and I have nothing. Do I have any arrows? I have a bow. He's hit me a lot harder. Now, I won't get the sting from this guy because he doesn't have the banner. But I killed him, and all of a sudden his friends will come out of the woodwork. Whoa! Like I said, they'll come out of the woodwork. So then I kill one, I run, I get into my little hidey hole, and then they all start, they're stupid, and they all fall down the holes. Die. And then, just like the other place, they go up really high, and then they get dropped. Well, they fall really far, and then what's left of them gets washed up here. Eventually. Or it did before the last update. Now they just seem to sit there at the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to have to redesign it. See that one-shot kill, easy. And these guys drop emeralds and gold and enchantments. And they drop really good stuff because they're Bad guys, I guess. Bad guys have better stuff. I want to find a guy with the banner to show you what happens when you kill him. You kill the guy with the banner, you pick up the banner, and you take it home. Next thing you know, that you're just being raided constantly. And so you like 100 guys, 100 of these guys show up. So if I get the stink on me, I head back, and I have just enough time to get all the barriers up and the booby traps set. It's profitable. There's a banner guy. Banner guy. Oh, so this is actually pretty okay. This thing worked good. I mean, has the stream, Brent, has the stream looked okay? I'm pretty sure it worked okay. I mean, my game worked okay. I hate to say it, but this free thing is all right. It's all right enough that I'm considering checking out the packages. I'm liking Zoom, but this gives it a little. Once you can add those little things in, like you'd lose the green screen, but it's so non-resource intensive. Yeah, I automated everything. That way it gives me plenty of time to wander around and steal people's stuff. Because somebody's got to do it. Every place needs a bad guy. It sounds mean and weird, but it makes sense. Because if it was all sunshine and buttercups, what would happen? You'd be bored. Somebody needs to rile everybody up. Yeah, I like to automate. It's the challenge of automation. I don't know where these guys are. I mean, I have killed so many of them. Maybe there's just none left. But usually they're ever since the last update, they've been like scarce. And my thing didn't work. They used to be so pissed off. Like when they would be, let me eat some because I won't survive this fall. Right. When they would fall down here, they'd be so pissed that I was up there. They would know that I was in the center. They'd run right into the water stream. I wouldn't have to do anything. They would just come. Now they don't run into the water stream anymore. And now I'm stuck in here. So go back home again. What's boring? Me? No shit. This is because this is something you do when you're bored. Oh, you mean the animation? Yeah, it's you know it's not boring when you're doing it, and then once it's done, it's like, well, now I got nothing to do. So you find something else to animate. So this is the view from the roof. And like my kingdom of turtles, and life is just grand. From here, you can almost. I'm like all the way at the edge of the map, so like there's nobody by me. It's my little place in the country. My chalet. Oh, bad guys. There's plenty of bad guys. We just need to find them. There's always going to be bad guys. Should we go back? We're putting right back in the stupid water again. Let's. I will make a point of pissing off everybody. Let's just do that. Right, did the blocks fall in? The blocks fell in. Okay, the hopper, so they're in here. It's the one that I'm looking for is. Let's see if we can't rustle up some attitude. That's the wrong button. This is the. Yeah, that's right. Right, go down to the whole basement. If they're not up here, then there's a good chance that they're all underground. So let's check the caves underneath and see if we can't find some bad. Like I came in here once and there was like 20 of them in here. Well, they're staring at the walls. I think it's a glitch. You know, they had a real problem with. They had a real problem that the raids didn't end. And the last update, they fixed that. So maybe there weren't supposed to be the ridiculous amount of bad guys that we had because it was just crazy. Ooh, that's going to hurt. There's like not even skeletons or anything. What is this? Is this Disneyland, for God's sakes? The bad guys? Oh, okay. Here's a creeper. Even the creepers, right? To blow up. Another creeper. I'm just gonna lock myself in a room with a creeper. That's always a good idea. Let's keep going down. Oh, lava. Hey, now we're onto something. Maybe we'll find something. What's going on around here? Something going on. Yeah. Oh, there's more lava. Normally, I'd just be mining everything. Because, again, I'd be alone and not trying to entertain people. But let's see if we can't find a little something to do while we're down here. Yeah. Well, this is going to hurt me. Maybe a lot. That's as far as it's going to go. All right. Well, should we do something else? All right. Let's find something else to do. Obviously, Minecraft works. Shall we try zoom in? No, not zoom in. I'm tired of mining. Let's bring up OBS, which doesn't work on the Mac side anymore, so we're not going to bring OBS. Should really throw a hook in it and open up. The YouTube announcements. What's this? Have you seen this reel? I don't know what is going on. Let's get this red. Okay, let's figure out something else. OBS isn't working because I'm using a new version of a beta version of the iOS OS thing, so I can't get OBS to work at all. Now, this is the only thing that's working right for me on my Mac right now, so that's kind of like, I've been using this. This is the only thing that works. If we had more people, we could do people. Pick on Val. Is it pick on Val night? It's always pick on Val night. Everybody's in bed because they're on the East Coast. Let's see. Anybody else do anything? Did we miss? Nobody's streaming. I'm the only person streaming. You think I'd have at least 2 people in here? You'd think, right? Stop screen. All right. So, how long has it been? An hour. I think an hour is enough for the test. Do you think? You wonder if it's like the first stream, so that like take good care of me and make it work right. Maybe. You know what? I have 2 more episodes of Stranger Things to go. I think I'm going to watch one and settle in for the night. Thanks for sticking around, Brett. You are truly a patient man. patient man. I don't even know what the stream looked like. Maybe I'll go watch the stream a little bit and see what it looked like. Maybe. All right. Maybe I'll do that. Bye, Brent. I'll catch you on the other side. Peace out.